Wow, so hello and welcome to day 3 in the 5-day energetic reset. Wowza. Yeah, it's been pretty powerful these last 3 days. So if you're just joining us via replay, I'm going to ask that you play the first 2 videos first if you haven't seen those already, because we set the stage and do some pretty amazing, pretty powerful stuff. I've been just like giving you so much information, and I actually think I might need to apologize for giving you too much. Now, if I'm doing that, don't worry, just replay whatever video, whatever place, or ask me questions in the comments below, because I really want to support you during these 5 days so you can start taking the steps to create more of the life and the more of what you would like in your life right away. Woo! So I'm Max Riggs, energetic awareness, empowerment coach, and energy healer. And you're in the right place if you've maybe struggled to create more of the life that you would like and kind of wondered, just like, why is it so hard for you to create that, to take even that next step? Now, today we're going to talk about some stuff that no one else is really talking about, and that's the energetic forces that resist you when you start moving forward on your path. Yikes. Yeah, and I know that at first that seems pretty disempowering, that there's actually energetic forces in addition to everything else that's been making your life more difficult. But what I've found, and what was true for me, is once I recognized that there were these external energies, which we actually can change, resisting me, it took so much of the wrongness. It's so much of like, oh, this is my fault. Why can't I create the life that I would like? Whoa, so everywhere you've been blaming yourself for not creating the life you would like. Blah! Woo! Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. And one of the things that I've noticed, and you probably noticed too, is that when I say these things that are actually true or true for you, you can feel them you can feel your body relax. And why is that? Because you know it's true. And this is one of these videos which I'm kind of going against what conventional and new age spiritual thinking tells us. And so this is one of those ones that can it's bringing up some energy for me, and it might be bringing up some energy for you too. So the first part is we're told that life is supposed to be easy, it's supposed to be fun, and you're not supposed to have any upsets in your life. Ugh, yikes. And wouldn't it be nice if that were true? Yeah, but when we look at that as it's supposed to be true, and for most of us, our lives don't feel super easy. We have upsets. There are things that we do that are not fun at all. Wowza. So everything that brought up, do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Yes, I choose that. Out, 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 out. Woo! Banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. Yeah, and the thing is I've looked at and really gone deep into why things are so hard for me. And what I found out is it's not just hard for me, it's hard for any energetically aware person. And as we talked about in the previous videos, there's this kind of like this general energetic stuff that you're exposed to that makes it harder for you being in the world if you're not acknowledging it and then doing just a few simple things to remove it. And that's the part that I really want you to get, is that by doing just a few simple things, you can easily move through a lot of this energetic resistance. And that's why I recommend using the recenter and reclaim audio, playing that potentially every day and even every morning to clear out this gunk and stuff that builds up. And basically, it also reminds you that you're the powerful person that you always wanted to be. Whoa. Okay, so we have that going in the background. And then I go, once I figured that out, why is it still so hard to take that next step? Whoa. Yeah, and I looked at New Age spiritual teachings, and pretty much all of them say is that if you take a step and there's resistance, like the first thing they say is, if there is resistance, that's just the universe asking if you really want this. And that's actually the most positive thing they say about it. But as we go further, you'll see that that's not actually the case. And then the next thing is, if there's any energetic resistance, you're either doing something wrong or you're on the wrong path. Oh, wowza. So everything that is, yikes. Wow. Do you feel the energy on that? Woo. Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Ooh, yes, I choose that. Out, out, out. Retract, rescind, revoke. Ooh, recant, renounce. Ooh, make null and void, make null and void, make null and void, make null and void. Whoa. And it kind of like goes back to the whole thing about if you are not able to create what you would like, there tends to be something about that you're doing something wrong. And what if you are not doing anything wrong? Yikes. So everything that is, you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now. Whew, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize. Yeah. And so the part is like I mentioned before, is if you're not able to create something, if you're not able to take that next step, there is no limitation in you that's preventing that. Yeah, and I know it feels wrong, isn't it? Doesn't it feel like there should be some limitation and I can just change it and then move forward. Woo! So everything that is, you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now. Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize. Whoa. Yeah, and the thing is there are things resisting you, but they're not inside you. Woo. Yeah, and so that's something I found, and I think we've kind of all experienced that when you start taking a big step, or you're like ready to take that step, then something happens. You know, you have an upset, you get ill, you get some challenge in the physical world that you now have to deal with. Woo. Yikes, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. And this is the part, like I said, I totally disagree with the New Age spiritual people, because they say that, oh, that's your fault, you're doing something wrong, but it's not. Because what I found is that you as an energetically aware person have great capacities. And why can't you access them? Well, a lot of the times it's because we've been manipulated. We've been confused in that we bought that what other people told us. They told us that your energetic awareness is a limitation, and it's harder for you. So everything that is, do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Now, what I found is going on is because when you create a better life for you, when you move forward on your path, not only do you make your life better, you make the lives of everyone else around you better too. And it even goes further than that. It makes the entire world a better place. Whoa. And so the first thing comes up is like, well, why wouldn't everyone want the world to be a better place? Whoa. And the thing is the energetic forces that are resisting you, it's not that they're bad or evil. They just want something completely different. And those energetic forces are invested in having the world the way it is, because people are more easily controlled. And just like a company that wants to promote their agenda, their values, like a soda company, they want to promote their soda. They want you to buy it, whether or not you're a diabetic or sugar causes weight gain or it just makes you uncomfortable. Woo. And I look at the energetic forces, they're kind of like that. They're just invested. They want the world to remain just as it is, so they can still profit on the upsets, the limitations, and just the things that they want to promote. Now, in some ways that sounds like bad and evil, and you could look at it that way, but I look at it as they just want something different than you do. Okay, and so then when you start stepping up, you start creating more of the life that you would like, that they don't like that, because that's going to start messing with them, even though you want everyone to get along and you don't want that. But when you acknowledge that it's potentially energies outside of you that are resisting you, you can then focus your energy on removing that external resistance, and instead of using against yourself, because if you think that it's your fault, that you're doing something wrong, and you're continually looking at that or beating yourself up for not being able to take that next step, wow. And the thing is, we've all done that. I sometimes still do that myself, but I catch myself much quicker and then stop it and redirect it, that it's to clearing out those energies that are outside of us. Now, for example, like this used to happen to me all the time before I was going to do a course like this. I would put everything out, and then I would get multiple resistances. And often it came in threes. And in the beginning, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so hard. Why do I have to move through this? Ugh. But later, I started to see that if I was having that resistance come up, if things were harder to move through, it kind of like proved that I was moving in the right direction. Woo. So all the energetic resistance, all the places that you stopped because you bought the New Age spiritual stuff, that you're on the wrong path, that's not supposed to be difficult or hard. Woo. All the places that you stopped, when actually it was the energetic forces that didn't want you to succeed. They didn't want you to create the change in the world that you're here to create. Woo. And everything that is, you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now. Woo, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Woo, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. So all the energetic forces, all the entities, demonics, whoa, aliens, reptilians, woo, parasitics, woo, beings, doings, gods, tricksters, disruptors, pranksters, woo, all of those that are messing with you, that are preventing you from taking your next step. Wow, do you feel the energy there? All of those, freeze all, pre-scan all, pre-tag all, pre-ID all, pre-encapsulate all, and whew, out from your body, out from all bodies, out from all beings, out from all realities, out from all dimensions, time streams, universes, data streams, and virtual and simulated realities. Whew, out, 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 out. Whew. Banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. Wowza. Do you feel how things got quieter, got more peaceful? Yeah, woo, because that's more of who you naturally are. Now, I mentioned a little bit before about like why it sometimes can feel like you can't really step into your full power. Now, I mentioned, and it was yesterday's video, about how you're actually more capable, powerful, stronger than almost anybody else around you. Yeah, and I know it feels like a lie, but just bear with me. So like we talked about yesterday, you are like that high-performance sports car, that Ferrari, that's carrying around a huge U-Haul trailer with a lot of energetic and gunk and stuff like that. And so each of the clearings we do remove a little bit about that. But then what happens when you've done a bunch of clearings and it still feels like you can't move forward? Ooh, and I know a lot of you have. The thing is the energetic forces that resist us, they use trickery. They're sneaky. Now, if you look at it like it's more like a little kid playing around with you, because it really is. I forgot to tell you that basically you are stronger than any energetic force out there. Woo, yeah. And the thing is like, I know it doesn't seem like it, but that's because they use manipulation and trickery. So let's say like, what's the reason why, once you've cleared all the things that seem to be in the way, it's still hard to take that next step? Well, those energetic forces put in those limiting thoughts in your mind, like, oh, you can't do this, it's going to be too hard. Or even when you start going, you feel like, oh, I really can't do this, or I have to go slow. Now, it's really not that you are like that. It's really just that they're doing manipulation, trickery to fool you. And we've all been there. And I look at it kind of like you have that high-performance sports car. Maybe you're still towing a little bit in the back, but you could go a lot faster. But then when you look down at the speedometer, there's like a sticker over it. So you can only see either the first 5 miles an hour. So once you go past that, and maybe there's also a little sign that comes up that goes, danger, danger, you can't go faster than this. Whoa, whoa. So all the energetic danger, danger, you can't go there. Whoa, you can't go faster than this. Blah, all of that's a lie. Whew, that's been inserted into your life. Whew, inserted into your reality. Whoa, choose to remove, release, and allow all that to be removed from your reality now. Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Whoa. And so is that sticker over your speedometer really preventing you from going faster? No, but it looks like it is. And it's pretty, I mean, it's probably like this pretty scary sticker that says, skull and crossbones, do not go here. Whoa! So everything that brought up, do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Ooh, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yeah, so all the places you thought it was you stopping you, when it was actually energetic forces or energetic resistance that was resisting you. making it harder for you to take that next step. Ooh, do you choose to release, let go, and/or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Yes, I choose that. Retract, rescind, revoke, recant. Woo, renounce, make null and void, make null and void, make null and void, make null and void. And that's the other thing, is a lot of times it seems like you're being stopped from taking that step. But there's actually nothing that can stop you from taking your next step. The thing is, there's just a lot of resistance in the way, which can make it sometimes feel like you can't take that step. But like we said before, if you feel like you can't take that step, all you have to do is clear out the energetic gunk until it makes it easy or easier enough for you to take that next step. Awesome. Okay, so we covered a lot in today's video, and I brought up some things that might be a little bit disturbing or shocking, the energetic forces. But like I said, you are always stronger than any energetic force that's resisting you. It's one of these interesting things, these rules about the universe. I'll tell you more about that in other videos, but if that brought up something you're uncomfortable, you want some help moving through that, do let me know in the comments below, because I'm setting additional time to answer your questions over email or in this Facebook group, because I really want you to succeed. No matter what, I want you to feel better and be able to take another step in creating more of the life and creating more of the reality that you would like. I'm Max Riggs. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for day 4 in the 5-day energetic reset. Bye for now.